All right, welcome everyone to another deep dive. Today we're going to be exploring something that I think a lot of us have heard about, maybe even dabbled in, but haven't quite cracked the code on. I'm talking about visualization.
Absolutely. Visualization. It's something we hear about all the time, right? Elite athletes using it to shatter records,
Yeah.
entrepreneurs visualizing their way to massive success.
Right. And it just makes you wonder, is it really just some mystical secret to success, or is there something more tangible at play here, something we can all understand and apply?
Well, that's exactly what we're going to be digging into today. We're going to break down the science behind visualization, how it actually works in the brain, and most importantly, give you a practical roadmap for how you can start using it effectively in your own life.
So let's jump right in. First things first, what exactly are we talking about when we say visualization? What's the basic definition here?
At its core, visualization is really just creating a vivid, detailed mental picture of the outcome you want to achieve. It's like a mental rehearsal, playing out the scenario in your mind before it actually happens in the real world.
So instead of just vaguely hoping or wishing for something, you're actively creating a mental movie of that desired outcome.
Precisely. And the fascinating thing is, our brains don't always distinguish between what we vividly imagine and what we actually experience.
Oh, wow. So in a sense, you're tricking your brain into believing it's already achieved that goal.
In a way, yes. And that has some pretty powerful implications.
I bet. So how does this mental trickery actually translate into real-world results?
Well, one key mechanism at play here is something called the reticular activating system, or the RAS.
RAS, okay.
It's basically the brain's filter for information. Think of it like your brain's spam folder. It sorts through the constant barrage of sensory input we receive and highlights what it deems important.
So if I'm constantly thinking about a particular goal, visualizing it, my RAS starts to pay more attention to anything related to that goal.
Exactly. It's like you're programming your brain to be on the lookout for opportunities, resources, even people who can help you achieve that goal.
That's incredible. So visualization isn't just about positive thinking. It's actually rewiring your brain to be more attuned to opportunities you might otherwise miss.
You got it. And it goes even deeper than that. When you consistently visualize yourself succeeding, it actually boosts your motivation.
How so?
Well, think about it. If you can clearly see and feel the rewards of achieving your goal, it makes you more likely to take action towards it.
It's like you're getting a taste of the finish line before you even start the race.
Precisely. That taste of success fuels your drive, your determination to keep going even when things get tough.
Makes sense. And another thing I've heard about visualization is that it can help reduce anxiety. How does that work?
It's like mental practice for real-life situations. When you visualize yourself overcoming challenges, you build a sense of preparedness and confidence.
So it's not just about picturing the good stuff, it's about mentally rehearsing how you'll handle the tough stuff too.
Absolutely. It's about facing those potential roadblocks head on in your mind so that when they come up in real life, you're less likely to be thrown off course.
This is all so fascinating. So we've got this powerful tool, visualization, that can rewire our brains to see opportunities, boost our motivation, and even help us manage anxiety. How do we actually start using it effectively? Where do we begin?
Well, let's break it down into 5 simple steps. Step 1 is all about clarity.
Okay, clarity.
You need to get crystal clear on your goal. It sounds obvious, but it's crucial.
So instead of just saying, I want to be successful, I need to be more specific.
Much more specific. What does success look like for you? What specific goal are you aiming for?
Got it. So I might say, I want to land my dream job as a software engineer at a company I admire by the end of the year.
Exactly. The more specific, the better. That clarity forms the foundation of your visualization practice.
Okay, step 1, clarity. Step 2, what's next?
Step 2 is where the real fun begins. This is where you create a vivid mental image.
All right, bring on the mental movie making.
Close your eyes for a moment and really imagine yourself having achieved that goal. Don't just see it, feel it, engage all your senses.
So if my goal is to get that software engineer job, I might imagine myself sitting at my new desk, typing away on a challenging project, feeling the sense of accomplishment, maybe even smelling the fresh coffee brewing in the office kitchen.
Exactly. The more detailed and immersive your mental picture, the more powerful the effect.
Okay, so I've got my clear goal. I'm creating vivid mental images. What's step 3?
Step 3 is all about emotion.
Emotion, huh?
It's not enough to passively observe your mental movie. You need to really feel the emotions associated with achieving your goal.
So in my software engineer scenario, I might feel the excitement of landing the job, the pride in my skills, the joy of working on projects I'm passionate about.
That's it. Those positive emotions amplify the power of your visualization. They strengthen the neural pathways associated with those feelings, making it more likely that you'll actually experience them in real life.
Makes sense. So we've got clarity, vivid imagery, and emotional engagement. What's step 4?
Step 4 is consistency. You need to practice daily.
Ah, the classic consistency reminder. I knew it was coming.
It's like any skill, the more you practice, the better you get. Just 5 to 10 minutes each day can make a huge difference.
All right, 5 to 10 minutes a day, I can commit to that. What's the final step?
Step 5, and this is a big one, is to take inspired action.
Okay, so visualization isn't just about sitting back and daydreaming. It's about taking concrete steps towards your goal.
Exactly. Visualization is a powerful tool for preparation, but it's not a magic wand. You still need to put in the work.
So it's like visualization sets the stage, but you're the one who has to perform the play.
Perfect analogy. Visualization gets you mentally and emotionally ready to take action, but you have to be the one to actually make those moves.
All right, so we've got our 5 steps: clarity, vivid imagery, emotional engagement, daily practice, and inspired action. This all sounds great in theory, but do you have any real-life examples of how visualization has helped people achieve their goals?
Absolutely. Let's talk about Alex, a runner who had his sights set on completing a marathon.
A marathon, that's a big goal.
It is. But Alex didn't just want to finish, he wanted to do it strong. So he started visualizing himself crossing that finish line, feeling that wave of accomplishment, hearing the cheers of the crowd.
He really immersed himself in that mental picture.
He did. He even visualized himself pushing through the toughest parts of the race, feeling his muscles burning, his breath getting heavy, but still finding that inner strength to keep going.
So he wasn't just picturing the glory of the finish line, he was mentally preparing for the challenges along the way.
Exactly. And that mental preparation made a huge difference. On race day, Alex felt confident and prepared. He had already run that race countless times in his mind, so when it came time to do it for real, he was ready.
And he finished the marathon.
He did. And not just finished, he crushed it. He beat his personal best time by a significant margin.
That's incredible. So this isn't just some feel-good theory. It's a technique that actually works.
It absolutely works. And it's not just for athletes. People from all walks of life have used visualization to achieve amazing things.
All right, so let's say our listeners are feeling inspired and want to give visualization a try. What resources are out there to help them get started?
Well, for those who want to really dive deep into the topic, there are some fantastic books out there. Creative Visualization by Shakti Gawain is a classic that offers a comprehensive guide to the practice.
And for those who prefer a more guided approach, there are some great apps available. Headspace, for example, has some excellent guided visualization exercises for all sorts of goals, from reducing stress to improving focus.
And if you're more of a visual person, creating a vision board can be a powerful tool. It's basically a collage of images and words that represent your goals and aspirations.
So it's like a visual reminder of what you're working towards.
Exactly. You can create a physical vision board or use a digital app like Vision Board, whatever works best for you.
Awesome. So as we wrap up this deep dive, what's the key takeaway for our listeners?
Visualization is a powerful tool that can help you achieve your goals. It's not magic, but it's a proven technique for training your mind to see, feel, and believe in your own success.
And by following those 5 steps, clarity, vivid imagery, emotional engagement, daily practice, and inspired action, anyone can start harnessing the power of visualization.
Absolutely. It's about taking control of your thoughts and shaping your own reality.
And here's a final thought for you to ponder. What's one dream, one goal that you've been putting off? This week, I challenge you to spend just 5 minutes each day visualizing yourself achieving that goal. See it, feel it, believe it, and then see what happens.
I think you'll be amazed by the results.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We'll see you next time.
See you then.